Hello. Today is November 17, 2013, and I want to talk to you a little today about quality and quality control, quality assurance, quality of service. And I'm in a college course at a bachelor level, and one of the courses I'm in is quality assurance, and they keep talking about the quality and the value of service, and then I think back about uh, how my job was affected by quality, and how people talk about all the crappy quality from China. And I think back about Mattel toys and all the like lead paint that was in the news, and how it turned out that the company told the people in China to use the cheapest products available, and one of them was the lead paint. So it come back on Mattel to bite them in the butt because they wanted to cheap out on their products to make more profit. And my training and experiences in off-highway equipment repair, uh, construction equipment repair, uh, engine building from a machine shop, not just in the field. And in 99, I was injured pretty badly, and I moved to the East Coast, and I started looking for a job here, and nobody would hire me because I didn't have any local references. So I went back to school, and I got updated on the modern equipment, on highway trucks mostly. And I go to work at some excuse me, crappy job, and people don't care about quality. All they care about is selling a service and getting that equipment through the door and collecting the money. I mean, they don't care if you fix the problem. They don't care what caused the problem. And I find that to be quite offensive. I mean, let me give you one example. A truck comes in, the U-joints are out in it. And they've had them replaced 4 times already over the course of, I don't know, 80,000 miles. So you figure every 10 or 15,000 miles, the universal joints go out in the drive line. And so the mechanic comes and he puts new universal joints in it and sends them down the road, and 3 months later they come back in with the same problem. Doesn't matter if they grease them or not. But the point I'm trying to make is there needs to be a better quality control. You need to look at the cause root of the problem. That's one of the things that I'm learning about in my class, which I already knew about. And to make to end that story properly, the drive lines were out of phase. It means the uh, angle on both ends was different. So that was causing a vibration to damage the universal joints. And the school I went to fixed a problem like that, and that's why I remember it. And after contacting the manufacturer and setting the ride height up properly, the owner reported that they never had that problem again. And I found that a lot of drivers will go out and adjust the ride height so they get a smoother ride when they deadhead, and then of course they have other problems associated with it. And I just want to make the point that quality is a big concern in this country today. I have a home-based business I started when I was in school, and I get on a lot of blogs and things, and I connect with other people that are really turned off by the quality of products sold in stores, customer service. There's no quality in that anymore. I mean, you go into one of these big box stores and you go to the customer counter, and the people are rude and snippy, and they don't care. They just want you to go away. And cable television, satellite television, you see all the commercials on television, how one will demean the other. And I think that's just a bad way to do business. I mean, it's not about getting somebody to sign the contract. It's about providing them with a service that makes them happy. And when you say it's $500 to disconnect your service on the last month of the contract, like it's not Dish, it's the other one. can't remember the name of it, but that's how their contract is set up. And when you go with like Dish, they'll prorate your contract disconnect fee. So if you're on the last month, they're only going to charge you a few dollars, as opposed to the entire contract is when you disconnected it on the first day of service. And that's one thing to look at on those types of services. And the cable providers I've dealt with, I think they had like a 3-month agreement or a 6-month agreement to give you a package deal. And, otherwise it was a standard rate. But the point I'm trying to make here is in today's economy, we have no quality control. People want a little bit of value for whatever they're spending their money on. And I've even found it's true in automobiles. They're making them disposable now. And if you take something in for warranty service, they'll make up some excuse to make it a non-covered item, so you have to pay for the service work that should have been covered under your warranty. And that really pisses me off. I mean, I'm a highly skilled technician. I go to a job, and the way they treat people is bad. They act like I don't know how to do anything. After I worked in the field over 10 years, before I went to school, my experience may be a little old, but it's still relevant. I've had people come up to me and said, you're really smart when it comes to this repair stuff. And I end up doing more advising than I do work that can generate an income, and that kind of upsets me, because most of the mechanics working today have no training. A lot of the drivers that come in don't even have a high school education, and it's hard to communicate with these people when they don't understand the positive and negatives of why things are done the way they're done. But I think we seriously need to reevaluate the way quality is in the United States. Yeah, I don't like this discount stuff, but all these companies are making it as cheap as possible because people want cheap, and people just want cheap. I just spent over $3,000 getting a motor fixed, and when I come back, it still wouldn't run. And they told me to change some sensors, and that was not the problem. They just did whatever they did and sent it out and says that the rest of it's your problem. If it comes back due to that other problem, it's not our fault. So I got some issues with quality control. I got issues with the school I'm going to because of what they're teaching me is garbage. And that's what the government says to do. The government says these are the standards we expect. ASE is another one. About a year ago, they introduced the G1 exam for people doing general service, like in tire shops, lube shops, etc. And that dilutes the value of the technician certifications. I mean, right now I think I have 7 certifications, and it doesn't do me a lot of good to have them when these employers just want to hire people for minimum wage. And I could go out and pass that G1 exam. I wouldn't have any trouble with it. That covers basically all phases of the automobile on a simplistic level. And it's just another way to be recognized by industry standards with very, very limited qualifications. But my point here today is quality in the United States is garbage. It doesn't matter if it's a service. And some lawyer told me that everybody's only interested in covering their behind, and they're only out to look out for themselves. They don't care about their customer. They don't care if they defraud their customer with a bad service. All they care about is collecting that money. Well, this is what I have today, and thanks for watching.